Hey, Slashay Dubuckaroos, just realized I forgot to do something before I started that, darn it. It's trying to go too fast, man. That doesn't matter now. Doesn't matter now. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. For that to make sense to you, watch Meatballs. Bill Murray, anyways. There's nothing that's going to make that make sense, Tom. Anyway, how the heck are you? Shit biscuits. Tweaked up my knee on St. Patrick's Day, and it started getting better, but then now it's starting to get worse again. I don't know what I did. Finally got to where both knees were doing good, and the right knee's starting to mess with me. Bear with me, folks. I'm trying to do what I forgot to do before I started here. That's what I meant to do, and then I got sidetracked on myself. Oh, mercy. So, yeah, Fridays, Friday. I don't mind. I'm not complaining. I don't want this to be taken the wrong way. Fridays are long days, 10-hour shifts. I wouldn't want it any other way, though. I don't want to share my shift with anybody. But but for an old guy, yeah, it does hurt by the end of the day, especially when my knee isn't quite working quite right and I can't figure out what's wrong. I have to break down and go see a doctor, but I really don't want to. All right. Wasn't sure it let me since I already started, but it did. I'm just a little bit late. Anyways, let me let's focus, will you, Tom? Anyways, mercy. Oops, hit the wrong button. Oops, hit the wrong button again. There we go. All right, so I didn't really want to take the time to make a cocktail. It was kind of what I was feeling, but got home late, take a shower, get this ready. So I just grabbed some beer and some whiskey. We're keeping her simple today. Had one of these left from Springfield Brewing Company. It's their Italian Pilsner. It's a small batch. I think Peroni. You might think Moretti, but to me it feels more like a Peroni than a Moretti. It's very light, easy to drink, European style Pilsner. Since this is my first beer, believe it or not, just spent 10 hours at a brewery, but I haven't drank anything today. Um, as hard as that may be to believe, I'm going to have a quick beer and a whiskey there. See if I can make some of that pain stop. So the alcohol doesn't necessarily stop the pain, but makes sure you don't care quite as much. Anyways, I'm going to drink some of this cheap whiskey real fast. Then I'll have my good stuff. I usually start with the good stuff and work down, but today we're starting with the cheap stuff and working up so I can get some alcohol in the system. Anyway, sludge. So my dad would say, here's to the flag, the grand old flag, the flag that set us free. A whiskey glass and a woman's ass made a horse's ass of me. All right. Spectacles, testicles, wallet wash, and sluncher. Oh man. Oh, the second beer is going to be a little more heavy duty, but I want to start with something light, easy to drink. And I really did like their that Italian Pilsner, that small batch. Uh, just hits nice, man. So how we doing? Everybody okay out there? How's everybody doing? Talk to me. Anyways, I digress. Oh, oh mercy. Everything's hurting. The line of the movie, Unaccompanied Minors. Now everything hurts. Anyways, I digress. Oh, fuck nuggets. Oh, that beer is nice. All right, so I got that cheap whiskey getting jump started there. I'm going to pour me some good whiskey here. Thought I'd wait till the second beer, but I'm not going to. I'll pour my real good whiskey here, actually. My Bushmills 12-year-old single malt. It's a nice pour. Bush 12. I'm sure it's been around for a while. It's the first year that I remember seeing it, if I'm being honest. I've always seen the 10, 16, 21, but this is the first year I've seen the 12 in my neck of the woods, but I probably didn't look last year. Oh, but because I hadn't seen it before, I was real curious, so I did want to try it. Aged in Oloroso sherry and bourbon cask before being finished in Marsala cask. It is very interesting. 80 proof, 12-year-old Irish. Oh yeah, beautifully aromatic. This whiskey is. It is just done so well. Technically off tomorrow, but I do need to. I need to open because the person that was working a shift couldn't get in at opening, so I told him I'd come in for a couple 3 hours to get it open. Being the nice guy that I am, being the wonderful human being you see before you, yeah. So yeah, I've only got to work about 2 to 3 hours tomorrow, but I still have to go in. So that's the thing. Yeah, even though it's only a couple hours, I still have to stop what I'm doing and go in. Got to make sure I get up in time and get ready, go in and get things ready. So it's not like having a complete day off. But I am off Sunday. I thought I would hang out a little bit. A lot of folks kind of get on to me sometimes because I don't go in there and drink very often, not as much as some of the other bartenders do. So I thought, well, since I'm already there, I might just stay and go to the other side of the bar and talk to folks for an hour or two. Oh, mercy. Yeah, I'm starting to feel a little better now. I had to make a decision, right? I had to make a decision. Do I take some drugs, or do I want to have something to drink tonight? In all honesty, the pharmaceuticals probably would help the pain better, but the alcohol helps the attitude better. Meaning, not just the alcohol, just the idea, right? For me, it's about finding the right choices. Okay, I want to try. I want to pick this with this. It's that whole ritual of getting the alcohol, and then no, I've got this beautiful whiskey poured, check the aromatics, take a drink. Yes, I wanted that tonight more so than I wanted the pain to stop immediately, apparently. That's why I've never been a fan of other delivery systems because alcohol isn't just for me anyway. It's not just getting to that buzz. It's that whole ritual of picking the right thing, um, picking the right glass, how you're going to serve it, checking the aromatics, and just savoring whatever it is that you picked for that particular moment in time. Yeah, I love the ritual of it. Oh, God, whiskey's so good. There was a time when I drank a lot of Irish whiskey. But over the last few years, anyway, probably closer to gonna say 5 years, probably more than that now, but I've really started focusing on more small batch or small American craft distilleries. So a lot of bourbon and then American single malts as well that I've really been focused on over the last few years. I mean, it used to be I'd always have at least half dozen bottles of Irish whiskey around. For the last couple of years, I actually had to go out and buy something before St. Patrick's Day because they didn't have anything around. So I picked up this 12-year-old, and somebody gifted me a 10-year-old anonymously, so the 10-year-old Bushmills. So if I was smart, I probably would have drank the 10th, and I really wanted this 12. I love the richness of this particular whiskey. Oh, dingleberries. Brought two beers out, but I don't think I'm going to be able to drink them. This one's already getting me full and bloated, so been struggling with drinking beer lately. That's been the thing. That's why I haven't been drinking a lot. Been having a hard time processing it. Uh, but this whiskey is really hitting the spot, man. This whiskey's tasting good, man. Uh, get a little honey-like sweetness up front, a little honey. There. I don't know. I don't know if they give you any tasting notes here. No. Yeah, so compared to Scotch single malt, Irish whiskey is a little more delicate, a little more subtle, and some like that about it. Some don't. Some like the boldness of the Scotch and the peatiness, and I'm certainly not going to deny that. But for me, I love again the subtle nature of Irish whiskey, subtle yet complex. Feel like for me anyway, I feel like there's more going on. It doesn't attack your palate. It just kind of lets you find it. You gotta find each little. Oh gosh, every little aspect of it. It's not always easy to find. You got to go, what is that? That kind of feels like. And I think that's why I prefer Irish whiskey to Scotch. The delicate and subtle nature of. Where it's not slapping you in the face, it's more cozying up to you, right? It's making nice. Hey, let's see if you can figure this out. Oh man, but this 12-year-old is really nice. Oh goodness. Yeah, I did grab another beer, but I'm not going to open that. That one beer really filled me up, and I've talked long enough for one video anyway. I'm going to finish up this whiskey with you. Happy Friday night, or I guess we're getting, for some of you, it may already be Saturday morning, but nevertheless, thanks for tuning in, and I appreciate all of you. I may try to get around to doing more tomorrow. It kind of depends on when I'm actually able to get off work and what happens from there. So, anyways, I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor was the man. And I'm also Tom the Whiskey Whisperer, whiskey evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, purveyor wisdom, all around good guy. Luncheon. Biscuits. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for tuning in.